Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Eagles Nest online prayer gathering. This is the place where we meet every week to just partner with heaven and release heaven on earth. We're so glad that you guys have joined us. You know, we've had a bit of a problem getting started this evening, but we hope that we're coming through and that you'll be part of this broadcast. You can contribute on our broadcast by entering into the comment section and just letting us know that you're there. Let us know where you're from. And if you have prayer requests, make sure that you log those in the comments. And we just love to pray for you and love for you to be a part of our conversation. We've got a couple of really special guests on from Southern California. They actually are desert dwellers in Southern California. And so we're glad to have them. Make sure that you hit that like button. You hit the share button with your friends. You may have friends that you say, "Hey, I think they would benefit from listening in tonight." So we're going to bring our guests on right now and just move ahead. And make sure that you just list your prayer requests as well. Hey, listen, our guests tonight are Gary and Debbie Smith. And boy, we've had a hassle and a go around tonight, haven't we? Hey, we're glad to have you guys, and you live down in the desert in Southern California. So if you could just tell everybody a little bit about where you live, what it's like, and about yourselves.
Well, we live in the Palm Springs area, and we live in Palm Desert. My business is in Indian Wells, and we just live in the sunny Palm Springs, where I think this weekend is expected to be 99 degrees. So we're almost at 100.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think we're still having some issues here because you guys seem to keep freezing as you're talking.
Is that right?
You notice that?
I have no idea.
Freeze frame.
Uh-oh. Freeze frame.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I have no idea. Lord help us.
Well, let's keep moving here and just see what it sounds like and what it's what things. What it's going like. Tammy says the live she's watching is fine, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Someone else said here that there's an echo.
Okay.
You have to go clear in the other room because I can't, then the echo's out here. So Tama's listening from the other room, and we're just seeing how we're doing here. So somebody here, Andrew is watching from Duck River, Tennessee.
Yes. How's it sound, Andrew? Tell us how it sounds. Are we freezing?
So am I echoey too? Okay, I'm echoey because you're standing here and you're picking it all up. That's probably what that is. Okay, Mark and Tammy, you have an echo on yours. Okay, let me check a couple settings here. Well, I'm glad that we have echo cancellation on. Okay, let's try this. Still have an echo. All right. Well, we're just, we're fussing with things. That's all we can do right now, isn't it? So listen, while I'm messing with some of my settings, why don't you guys, Debbie and Gary, why don't you take a minute and just talk about what you do? Because you guys are a merge of the marketplace ministry, and then Debbie, you're an ordained pastor, and Gary is an ordained chiropractor.
Yeah.
No, he's a doctor of chiropractic. So can you guys just talk a little bit about what you do and how that works in your life? And I will be back in just a minute.
That's fine. Yeah, Gary and I, we've been married for how many years?
37 and a half.
37 and a half years. And we met at NNC College, which is in Nampa, Idaho. It's a Nazarene college. And Gary actually picked me out of a catalog.
Yeah, I was looking at the school catalog and deciding where I wanted to go to school that next year. And there was a girl next to a tree in the catalog, and I started thinking maybe it wasn't so bad.
Well, I think you said to yourself, if she's there, I gotta go. So guess what? I ended up meeting him, and he was the most obnoxious guy in the cafeteria with these fatigues on, and he was very loud. And he said, "Hey, you want to go snowmobiling with me?" And I said, "Not at all. Are you kidding me?" And for 3 days, he was silent. He was quiet. So I thought, I've got to get to know this guy. So we started taking walks and just enjoying one another. And I was asking him about his life. And come to find out, when he was a little boy, he went to a Catherine Kuhlman meeting. So you told me that story.
Well, we used to try to get seats for my mom would for Catherine Kuhlman when she would speak at the Shrine Auditorium.
Yeah.
But a lot of times you could only get 1 or 2 tickets, and so on a couple of occasions they'd make me a little sack lunch and put me on a bus, and I'd go up there and see Catherine in the Shrine Auditorium.
Yeah, so he's telling me the story, and I'm Nazarene. So I've never, as a little girl, I used to watch Catherine Kuhlman, but my ears perked up when he started talking about Catherine Kuhlman. And so he told me this story, and he said that he was way up in the auditorium, and she was moving in the power of the Holy Spirit and with words of knowledge and words of wisdom. And she pointed her finger at Gary. He was only 9, and said, "Come here, son." So he came down through the steps and all the way down in front of her. And she said, "Son, put out your hands. I see oil dripping out of your hands, and I see you dressed in white with gold buttons, and God's going to use you for a healing ministry." And as he's telling me that story many, many years ago, I was just, my heart as a Nazarene little girl watching Catherine Kuhlman, I was drawn like a magnet to her, but I didn't understand why, and the power of the Holy Spirit and his ability in our lives. And I was going through my own struggles, and that's a whole nother story, but I was actually delivered by Gary. Just one look from his eyes. That's a whole nother story.
Well, that's what really cemented us together.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Well, I don't know where Mark
Hey
is.
guys,
Yes.
let me jump in here just for a minute. It seems like the connection problems are on our end.
Okay.
So, and I can't fix that. I can't fix it unless I go shut the internet down and restart it. And
Okay.
I think that's gonna totally stop the whole thing. So I think maybe the best thing for us to do is just reschedule for next week.
Okay.
And just, if that's okay with you guys, I don't know what your schedule's like,
We are good.
Yeah, I can't
but
think
I
of
apologize for
anything.
the technical difficulties.
Maybe
Maybe
we're
we should.
fine. We're honored to just serve however we can.
Hey, and all of you that are online tonight listening, I'm going to go and have to restart something here. I don't know how quite to get rid of the echo, but we never have had this problem before. But man,
Can
we're having it.
imagine.
So this is what happens with online exercises. When you're doing something that's this is new for the last year. We've been doing this and haven't had these issues, you guys. So. Really do apologize.
Oh, we love it. We're good.
And to all of you guys that are listening online, we're going to reschedule and come back next week at 7:00.
All right.
So,
love you guys.
Love you guys too.
Okay.
Thanks for
Bye,
being with us.
guys. Bless you.
Have a good evening.